Hello.
Alicia, it's really good to see you away from the hospital.
Oh, well, I'm on my way back there now.
I understand Max is making a very speedy recovery.
Yes, wonderful. We have so much to be grateful for.
I know. Give her a kiss, okay?
You will?
So, how are you?
I am angry and miserable and sad, just about what you'd expect.
Well, I have a little suggestion I think it might help.
What?
Why don't we tap into that part of you that's so angry and see if we can find a way to get rid of a mutual problem? Damian Smith.
Come on, Lucy. You can do better than stunned silence. Don't you have anything else to say? Oh, Bobbie, how could you do this, especially now?
Lucy, I think you better go.
You keep your hands off me. You are going to regret this. You can bank on it.
I'm sorry.
I'm not.
You're not?
I came out of the bathroom on purpose because I wanted her to know exactly what happened here. Little bitch.
I'm sorry you've lost me. I think that Lucy would be the last person you'd want armed with this kind of information.
Do you have any idea what I've had to put up with from her the last few weeks? Every time I turn around, she was in Tony's face or in my face, doing her best to stir up trouble. All because she's jealous.
Oh?
Us. Because she wanted you. She couldn't stand the fact that you wanted me. Sorry?
Nope, I don't think so.
Matter of fact, rubbing her face in it just now made me feel better than I have in ages.
For the moment, maybe. What if she's headed straight to Tony?
Let her. Incomprehensible that Bobbie would be with Damian at a time like this. Are you sure?
Yes, I'm quite sure.
Just because she left with him, that does not necessarily mean that she's with him right now.
Why are you defending her?
I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not defending her at all. It's just that I don't think it's wise to jump to conclusions, especially when you have a little boy to consider. How is Luke handling all of this?
Totally confused. Everybody's gone all of a sudden. His sister, his mother, his poor kid, he's having a hard time.
Well, that ought to tell you something.
Well, I know what you're getting at, but it is tough, okay? I know intellectually he needs constancy, he needs stability, he needs it from me and from Bobbie. He's just a little baby whose world has been rocked off its foundation. He doesn't have the coping skills like we're supposed to, but even so, I am absolutely incapable of living under the same roof with that woman. And I know that that's selfish, but I just can't put on an act like everything's fine when I'm angry, you know?
And just how angry are you?
So much so that it scares me. I want to put my fist through something. I want to hurt somebody.
You want to hurt Bobbie. And I imagine that keeping her away from her son is hurting her like hell. Now, it's just too bad about Lucas, isn't it? I mean, he has to suffer too, just because he's caught in a battle between two adults. But life is tough, isn't it? And the kid might as well learn now.
You're right. It's not just selfish. It's unspeakably unfair to make Lucas pay for things he can't even comprehend.
I No, I'm sorry about all of this. I really am.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
You didn't. How are you, Bobbie?
Just peachy, Laura. How do you think?
I was just asking. Look, if you would like us to take Lucas for a couple of days, Lucky would love having him around, and Foster's quite a good distraction.
Thank you. I might take you up on
Bobbie, I really am sorry about everything.
I know.
Okay, now why are you here?
Because it's my home, Tony. And you may not put me out of it, nor deny me access to my child.
We've been over this.
And I don't accept your edict. So, unless you plan to physically remove me again, and I swear if you do, you will be sorry.
And you don't come in here and threaten me because I'm not in the mood.
Well, I'm not in the mood to be jerked around. I intend to live in my house, and I will get a court order if I have to.
I can't believe this. You officially aren't getting married?
Sorry. I mean, I know you were counting on it.
But it's like you already are married. I mean, what could have happened after everything you guys have been through and how you had to struggle?
That's the whole point. You see, that's the whole point. We shouldn't have to struggle. I mean, it should just be.
Are you okay?
Yes. I'm fine. Fine, really. I mean, it was my idea, believe it or not.
Alicia must be devastated.
She's fine too, Robin. We're both fine, really.
What's wrong? Oh, Matt told you, huh? This is terrible. No, it isn't. I know it may not seem like it right now, but it really is for the best. Yes, I do. I just want you guys to be happy. You will be, all right. All of this, it'll be okay.
Okay by you, Amy?
Oh, of course.
Is this a bad time?
Not at all. Come on in, Miguel.
Are you sure?
Positive. Hi, Miguel.
Mac told me about Maxie. I think it's terrific.
Thanks in large part to you, Miguel.
What's that mean?
That's right. You guys don't know. And it's a cinch that Miguel here wouldn't tell you. And I wouldn't know myself if Mary May Ward hadn't told me.
Who's Mary May Ward?
She runs a daycare center down on Charles Street.
That's where you live, right?
Yeah. Anyway, Miguel was visiting over at Mary May Ward's when the van turned over. I mean, he saved the children. BJ was trapped underneath one of the seats. Miguel went into the van. There was gas leaking all over the place. I mean, he got in there. He got her out in 5 seconds before the whole thing blew up.
So, in other words, if it wasn't for you, Maxie wouldn't be alive today.
Well, I mean, I only did what needed to be done. I mean, Mac would have done the same thing.
I wasn't there, Miguel. You were.
However, thank you.
I have a suggestion.
Anything.
Why don't we plan a major celebration at the Outback in honor of Maxie? Of course, as soon as she's well enough.
If you promise to sing.
For that, I will sing.
Well, thank you, Reverend Phillips. Oh, I'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye. That's interesting. He said that 3 of his parishioners have already sold their houses recently for a very good price. It's making him start to wonder.
Well, I don't like it.
So do I. He said he'll activate the grapevine, see if any more buying and selling is going on out there.
Hello.
Oh, hi, Laura.
Hello, wife.
Hello, husband. These are for you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, beautiful. Thank you. You two just make yourself at home while I find a picture for these lovely flowers.
Did you ask her about the gun?
I think she lied.
Lucy. Where's Tony? He's upstairs with Lucas. You listen to me and you listen good. This romance you're having with Damian is a sham. Bobbie, he seduced you on a bet. You never stop, do you? It's true. Lucy, you're wasting your breath. And my time. Shut up and listen to me. Remember the New Year's Eve party at the Outback? I was with Damian, and he was boasting that he could seduce any woman he wanted to. So I challenged him to a bet to teach him a lesson. I told him that I would name a woman that he couldn't con into his bed, and for very high stakes, he would try. I named you. What I didn't count on is your own agenda with Luke, and I didn't count on Tony's reaction driving you into Damian's arms. And I certainly didn't count on anything terrible happening to BJ, or I just didn't know how manipulative and seductive and evil Damian really is. Are you telling the truth?
No, you couldn't be. You're just trying to hurt me again, aren't you?
No, I'm not. I have been trying to help you. I've been trying to help you all along, but you won't listen. You have to listen to me now.
Why should I?
Because I can prove it if you let me. And I pray that you will, because you have to realize you have no future with Damian. He doesn't care about you. All Damian Smith cares about is Lenny.
How would you prove something like that?
Okay. Remember I said the stakes were very, very high. Because he won, I have to sell him my ELQ shares. And I have to spend the night with him.
Spend the night?
Yes, as in make love with. Now are you beginning to see the kind of man he really is? Look, he's coming to my apartment tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Here. This is my key. I want you to take it. If you can't believe me, then I want you to show up there at about 8:30 and see for yourself. Bobbie. Look, I know you're never going to believe me. But I truly am sorry. I never expected things to get this far.
Maybe I wouldn't lie.
Oh, come on, darling. If it's important enough, anybody will lie. She sure as hell wasn't telling me everything she knows.
Did you ask her about the blood-stained nightgown?
No, I didn't bring that up. We don't know that it's tied to the gun, and she was upset.
Luke, what do you make of all of this?
I think we're getting dangerously close to something she'd like to